Let the stone go when we are truly light. It was early morning. The forest was still asleep. Mist hung low, and dewdrops clung delicately to the leaves. The breeze stirred gently through the bamboo lining the narrow path that wound down the mountain. An old monk walked slowly along the trail. Behind him was a young novice named Tama, passionate student, yet still filled with many inner questions. It was a pilgrimage like any other. But today, the old master suddenly turned around and said, "Pick up a large stone, put it in your backpack, and carry it for the rest of the journey." Tam looked up surprised, but he didn't ask why. Silently, he picked up a large stone. Lying by the side of the path, placed it into his cloth bag, and slung it over his shoulders. At first it felt just a little heavy, but with each step, each slope, each slippery turn, the stone grew heavier. His shoulders ached. Sweat poured from his brow. Every step felt like dragging a mountain behind him. 1 hour passed. Then 2. By the time sunlight pierced through the bamboo canopy and touched his shoulders, he was on the verge of collapse. Breathless, he cried out, "Master, I'm so tired, I can't go on." The monk stopped, turned, and looked at him with gentle eyes. He softly asked, "Then why don't you put the stone down?" Just one question, but it struck like thunder on a clear day. Tam froze, eyes wide. He stood stunned. Of course. Why hadn't he let it go? No one had forced him to. Carry the stone. No one forbade him from setting it down. It wasn't part of him. He had simply held on to it because someone told him to. He removed his backpack, took out the heavy stone, and placed it beside the path. In that moment, it was as if he was reborn. His body felt light. His heart opened. The world around him suddenly seemed brighter, clearer, more alive. The sun no longer scorched, wind was no longer dry, and his shoulders was no longer hurt. He looked up at his master like a child who had just received the answer to a mystery he'd carried his whole life. The monk spoke. "In life, my dear, there are so many people walking just as you were, carrying invisible stones, anger, resentment, regret, painful words from years long past. They carry them for a lifetime, then wonder why life feels so heavy. But no one forced them to carry it. They just didn't realize they could let it go." Tam stood in silence. His heart thudded in his chest. The monk continued, "Letting go doesn't mean running away. It doesn't mean giving up responsibility. It means releasing unnecessary suffering. It means knowing the past cannot be changed, and the future hasn't arrived. Only the present is where peace is possible." Tam bowed his head, didn't say a word, but tears rolled down his cheeks, not because of the stone, but because, for the first time in his life, he understood peace isn't far away. It's right here. In each breath, in every moment we dare to let go. Final words. If today your heart feels heavy, pause for a moment. Look into the backpack you're carrying and ask yourself, am I still holding on to any stones? If yes, then you already know the answer. Let it go. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories to come. Thank you for watching.